I had to learn how to embrace my gray, embrace my curl pattern, and embrace my age. Hi, my name is Andrea. I am 40-ish. When I first started getting my gray up in my crown, my patch, I would part my hair on the opposite side because I didn't have a lot, if any, on this side. But then I realized my best curl pattern was on this side. I had to learn how to embrace my gray, embrace my curl pattern, and embrace my age. Because I am a busy mother and a busy entrepreneur, I am going to give you my 5 tips on graying gracefully in this really crazy world. I got 5 tips for you guys. Tip number 1, always use your fingertips to detangle your gray area. When I first started going gray, I learned that tip and I chose how to do something different because I was doing the finger raking, which you see all over YouTube, finger raking to get those natural curls to pop. And I was seeing a lot of my gray hair come out in my hand as opposed to my black hair. So I was like, okay, so I'm seeing now that my gray hair is more delicate than my dark hair. I had to choose something different because at that point, when I really started to see my gray patch, I really started to fall in love with it and I wanted to keep it because I kind of want to see it grow. Tip number 2, all right? Always use a deep conditioner and make sure you saturate that area. So if you're not really taking care of your gray area, especially up in the front, you're gonna get a lot of short gray hairs and they kind of look a little weird. So you want the gray streak to go all the way from your root to your end, all right? So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3, make sure you moisturize. Make sure you have your spray bottle. Make sure you use that daily moisturizer, okay? You kind of get the moisturizer with the water into your scalp around your crown in your gray area every day. Okay, you don't have to manipulate much, but just make sure you kind of spray something on your head every day. I try to stay away from heavy creams when it comes to daily moisturizer because that can cake on your hair in between washes, and you don't want your hair weighed down. You want your hair to be able to kind of breathe, so you don't want to keep layering it with different heavy moisturizers and oils. Okay, I don't use a lot of oils on my hair because it kind of like sits on top of my hair. You don't want the oil everywhere, so oil is really not really does nothing for my particular hair. So if you need help moisturizing your hair, CurlMix has a 21-day masterclass. It will help you learn how to moisturize your hair for your hair type. All right, our next tip is to avoid heat. I don't flat iron my hair a whole lot, but when I do, I make sure that I'm treating my gray area because, again, it's really prone to breaking. I treat that with soft hands. And if it's not laying flat or flat ironing it like I want to, I'll just lay it down with a little bit of gel and wrap it up at the edge to get it to lay flat instead of going over the heat, doing multiple passes. I don't want to do multiple passes on my head. If 1 or 2 doesn't work for me that day, because every day my hair is different. Every day my hair is Shira, which is her nickname, which I like to call her. She acts different every day. Sometimes I'll be having to figure her out. I have burnt a couple of patches out of my head just learning how to flat iron natural hair after becoming natural. I really not know what I'm doing because before that I used to relaxers. It was easy and blow dry it straight. A little bit of heat and your hair is straight. But I feel with natural hair, to me, it's a little bit more work, and I didn't really know how long I was supposed to keep the heat on my hair to get it straight. And yeah, I got a little smoky and got a little crisp. So. Next tip is, the last one I have is try your best not to manipulate so much. I know when it's me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I know when like my hair is really popping and look cute and the curls are tight, I'm always wanting to put my hands in my hair and do this and fix that, and I have to stop myself because the more you put your hands in your hair, the fuzzier your hair is gonna get, the more tangled it's gonna get, and you're adding extra stress to your edges, especially your gray area. I repeat, very delicate. that you don't want to keep doing that to where you're always doing this and the next thing you know, your gray patch is short. One thing about me and my gray hair is that I have had gray hair here and there since I was in the 6th grade. I would always find myself, you know, plucking out those gray hair that people can see because, of course, you know, you don't want to be that young, gray hair, and it's a little embarrassing. And then I hit about, I would say, 38, and I woke up one morning and I kind of had this. I'm like, okay, it's starting. It's like in the next 3, 4, 5 years, it's all my hair gonna be gray. It's like, I'm too young for this. You know? But now I love my gray hair. I like to show it off. So instead of parting one way to hide it, I'm making sure I party the other way to make sure it shows. I love my black and white, my salt and pepper streak. So embrace every part of you. The part that you might think, okay, people are gonna talk about me, like if I have this showing, if people are gonna whisper about me, or I don't feel confident. Embrace yourself. Once you embrace those different unique parts of aging and graying about yourself, you will tend to be more confident and love yourself more. You get to the point where you don't care what other people think about. Now I get a lot of compliments on my gray hair. I went from wanting to hide it to getting compliments on it. So be good. Embrace yourself. Embrace what you have going on. You're good. I hope you enjoyed my tips and I hope they were beneficial to you and your curls. All right, make sure you like and subscribe. Click that button below and I will see you guys later. Bye.